Many losing heroines, and boy, is that correct. There's a bunch of interesting characters we've been introduced to here. All who have a lot of archetypes of people who typically lose, who don't have maybe the greatest traits and things about them. And while they do, I'm assuming each of them probably have some hidden stuff underneath that make them maybe a little bit of a freak. Not the good kind. So maybe the good guy. We don't really know. I had a really fun time so far with the first episode, and I'm just excited mainly to see exactly how we can follow things up with this. I would love some indications towards potential plan of, I guess, where we're going to head. I didn't feel it was personally clear throughout the first episode if it's going to be more we're just introducing a lot of characters who typically lose, and then we're going to go like harem route and they're all going to be interested in like the one guy that like isn't interested in anyone type of thing, or if they're going to go all of these people have their own feelings and stuff towards other people, and his role is going to be coordinating things with them and helping them build like confidence to be able to confess to these people, or if they're all going to get together and work to then create something that's like a better version of themselves, more presentable or passable to other people potentially, so that they can experience those things while like in the background he experiences his own version of like what like romance and all this stuff would be. I don't know. I didn't feel enough of that was maybe clear, maybe on his own end of like he's going to experience this stuff, but the role that the girls are going to have within it is more so what I think intrigued by here. So hopefully maybe a little bit more indication of that throughout this, but if not, just hoping for some more fun times and lifestyle. Hopefully you enjoy. If you like it all, like and subscribe. And watch me, feel free to stick around with discussion, leave me comments of this sort of series. Let's get going with episode 2. Run, lemon, run. Oh my god, he's beautiful. Lemon seems so cool so far. I don't know why you wouldn't like her. Okay, this is stylish for sure. Dude, why she look like that? Disaster. Even the teacher has to be fucked up. What's up, Lemon? Okay. But the last time we thought that was going to happen, it did not turn out that way. Right. It's too early. Right. Deep breaths, you're good. Still going for her, huh? Right, and it seems a little bit more natural. Thank you. Wow, what a helper. What a guy. Yeah, I mean, you just sit in the corner all gloomy. What do you expect? It still happened. Well. Let your damn guard down. You thought it was too early, huh? Proven wrong. Are we leaking, or is she just drenched? She's so proud of her. Settle down. Gotta luck though, gotta luck. Not gonna look or sound good when somebody comes to get you. Okay, settle down, Lemon. Oh my god. It's just us, what? This is not a direction I thought we were going. I can feel it. Uh-oh. I don't know the voices well enough to know if we know that person. You're just dragging her with it. You best hope it's not no, it's okay. She was cool with it though. It's what I call a cool teacher. Is it her? Who the hell are you? You're so bland. How do you deal with that? Okay. Yeah. You finally brought one? Finally? Dude, what are the... There's so many freaks here. That's it. Oh, she's cool. If you gave it all at once, he might have thought it might have given you something a little lower, you know? Oh. She tried to be different. She tried. Nice. We got like 100 extra. Nice. We're almost done. Way quicker. Oh, about that. You exposed a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, just take the hit. Take the hit, brother. No, you can't get on. You can't get in the lunch team. Right, exactly. Oh, I don't think he was thinking about that at all. Get your head out the gutter, son. Oh. Aw.
でも元気そうだしいらないかな。いいえって具合悪くてご飯も喉通らなかったし。ああ、そうみたいだな。
Oh my god, brother. You know the things you're doing? Ah, brother. This motherfucker. Why she gotta ruin everything? She was just getting something good finally. Ah. I like the strategy, you know? I like the line of thinking. Oh, are we gonna play a reversal? So are we gonna play reversal where she's into that dude, but they're childhood friends, and it actually works out for them?
カージュ、なぜここに？
お兄様、学校でお友達はできましたか？
いや、まだ。
Because you're sloppy. Look at you.
心配なんです。友達がいなくて許されるのは義務教育までですから。
If not, you're just a fucking loser.
と話をしま
A
した。
lot, actually, a lot.
5人かな。
5人。
Who are these 5 people? Name, address, phone number.
嘘をつくほどお兄様を追い込んだ自分自身を悲しく思います。お兄様、友達がいないのは決して
I should keep grilling him like this. You can't just believe it? Damn. No. Lock in, Lemon. Lock in. I don't know what you're doing, but lock in.
体育倉庫のことを思い出して。
Oh.
今日の帰り。
Oh.
思い出したのは？いや、見てないからな。
何のこと？美月と一緒に文芸部に行くって
Oh.
話だけど。
That part.
二人で来ればいい。
Might have just told on yourself.
ノックも暑さでやられたの。
I think I fried
そ
yours.
れね。
私も一緒に見学に行って応援しようかな。
いや、文芸部だよ。いいの？
We need more members anyways. Make the president happy.
それは園芸部。
Yeah, I feel like you'll find something, right?
はい。部長の玉木慎太郎だ。部長だったのか。
Oh. Oh.
その子が安倍公募。チクチクするやつ。
それ手芸部。
What do you guys do here
部
then?
長会議があるからそろそろ行くな。
借りた SF 面白かったです。よくわかんなかったけど。
本当か。いや、やっぱこまりちゃんは見る目があるな。
ほらあんた。こまりちゃん。嫌なら私からちゃんと。
Oh, she loves it. That's fun. She does it for that.
嫌ってわけじゃないです。
やっぱこまりちゃん可愛いな。ことも少しは見習えよ。それじゃあな。
可愛いって。
Good for you.
言ってくれた。議長と副部長さん仲良しなんですね。まあ幼馴染だしね。腐れんよ。幼馴染。
Huh. This homewrecker over here.
泥棒猫。ゲームに入っちゃえば全部自由に。
There's a limit.
興味はありますけど、塾が忙しい。
Yeah, that's fine. Nobody else comes anyways. Yeah.
に本借りに来るだけでもいいし、そっちの可愛い彼女さんも一緒にどう？
Oh.
私、彼女って私のことですか？いや、参ったな。あ、でも私、陸上部入ってるから難しいかなって。ち、うち剣部大歓迎。つうか部員全員剣部してるから。
マジか。俺ほ
What the fuck up? Why does everybody keep forgetting about him?
彼氏さんも彼女と会う。
I said it again.
俺たち付き合ってないですから。
あれ？そうなの？
こいつ昔から結構モテるんで、俺なんかじゃ釣り合わないですって。
Are you just being nice or do you mean that?
お借りします。
私さ、彼氏とかいないし、モテたって誰でもいいわけじゃないしさ。
そうか。
Aw.
悪い。俺なんか変なこと言ったか？
Kinda, but
そう
it's
じゃ
not
ない
your
けど。
fault.
二人付き合ってないにしてもそんな感じなの？そんなんじゃないですって。本当かな？違いますって。
そうですよ。俺彼女いますし。
Ah!
いますし。
No!
彼女いますし。
No!
彼女できた。
おお、つい最近。レモンにはまだ言ってなかったよな。彼女ってひょっとして朝雲さん。バレてたか。
Yeah. Ugh.
改めてぬくみずにも紹介するよ。じゃあレモン行こうか。
I don't know what about that.
買い物に付き合ってほしいんだ。
Oh, oh, oh,
のやつ、まさかの鈍感系キャラだ。
oh, fuck.
私文芸部に入ることに。
Good save, Lemon, good save. Ugh.
私なんかやっちゃいました。
No, but like,
やっちゃいました。
yeah, yeah.
何
It kind of was.
ちょうだい。そっか、見つけ。
Oh, that was a mess. That was so bad.
今まで何してたんだろうね。
Yeah.
とりあえずお疲れ。
Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team.
私お疲れです。
I'm glad we brought it back out. Okay, that was a lot to process. So much just happened.
自分が振られた店に連れてくるか普通。なんだその強メンタル。
This is where we relate. We connect here, brother.
自分の分は自分で
Oh, great question. Great
当たり
question.
前でしょ。昇進の女の子を前にお金の話とか。デリカシー。
Yeah, isn't it your duty to pay for her or something?
私たちのおごりだよ。
What do you mean by we? What do you mean by we?
大丈夫。
What does she mean by that?
ゲームの入部祝いってことで。
So where are the other club members? Why don't we invite Chica?
会計は俺たちで済ませるから。先に外で待ってていいよ。
ありがとう。
In before I forgot my wallet. Just add up to her total.
わかってるって。そういうとこだよ、のくみず。
No, dude. No.
のくみずくん。
Ah.
まさかお金が足りないなんてことはないよな。こいつひょっとしてただのバカ。
Brother.
あのぬくみずとかいう男子、地味な見た目で結構なやり手ね。でも
I'm gonna have to go through and break down this chart after this. What does she have tapped? What are we doing?
一つ仕掛けるべきかしら。
No, or use none at all.
なんだか急に走りたくなっちゃって。今日部活も休んじゃったし。早く帰りなさい。なんなら途中まで送るから。先生、最後にもう一本いいですか？つかめそうなんです。
Kind of an insane episode. Things picked up really quick, and they got awkward like really quick from the jump. They were they just kept getting like more and more of an issue kept occurring. It was a rough one at times. The entire scene with Lemon and figured out that but he already got a girlfriend and everything was such a mess. Like so much was happening. Having everybody there and have to witness in like heartbreaking fashion while making it, because she made it extremely obvious too. Also in that moment, and he's the only one who seemingly couldn't really catch up to it either. Such a disaster. It just went so bad. I love that though. I think it was really solid. I also just love the ability to clear that up as early as they do. We get, I guess we should just start off more by saying we get a lot of Lemon this episode, learning a little bit about her, the characteristics of her, the kind of things that, well, we still don't really know the things that make her like tick fully, but the things that get her going a bit, and what she really likes. And we do find out that there's a decent chunk more to her. It's not just the I'm doing this out of passion and love for this other person, or like everything I do is determined directly through, what I can do with this person. Or we get a similar thing with Chica. Well, there could be more that kind of come and play with her. So far, the little that we've seen is like, I'm reading this book only through a recommendation of this other person, or whatever the purpose really is, right? So it could be interesting now that we do have somebody who clearly has like this defined role of like, I really like doing this with like running or everything else that she kind of does that isn't predetermined by exactly her own personal interest in somebody else. It could be reasons for potentially getting into it, but really could be like an actual like love and passion for something that you ended up finding along the way too. Which is cool. So yeah, that coming into play was a disaster. And I think that's like the main highlight of what goes down here. And that scene was extremely awesome. Well, bad, but awesome at the same time. I think finding out being able to, especially this early in, find out like what's wrong, or not what's wrong, but that he already has a girlfriend, is the best possible scenario that we were able to get into this, because it shows at the end her determination to still continue and strive to, get quicker and just be better and feel like you're like finally getting somewhere that you need to, which could be like the wind blowing and everything within the sequence at the end, like the breath of fresh air that you essentially get, like it all just comes like fucking blowing it down, with the fact that you no longer have to be mentally clouded by the understanding that this person is potentially like in your way, maybe. Well, he's not necessarily like in her way in any sort of way. It's more in the idea that like she can be cleared up and not have to like think about what she's got to do to maneuver around or make herself more desirable or whatever her intentions really were at any point when it came to him, because now she knows that's kind of like come and gone and there's nothing that you can actually do. And unless you want to become a homewrecker like you were initially accused of right there, things could get they could get really bad if you do. So if not, we can just kind of take that and we can channel all the excess energy that we would have put into that into something else entirely, and now create this monster that we essentially could with her, which I think would be pretty awesome. And I think that that's why that scene works like really well for the timing that it actually happened, and probably would continuously work well if we do it for the other characters and stuff too. I mean, we're 2 episodes in, we already got like kind of a heartbreak essentially for both of them, so it makes you a little cautious if Chica ends up being next. A little bit of Lemon running throughout the school, catching the wind of him. I think Lemon's my favorite so far in terms of personality, in terms of general interests, in terms of character design and everything so far. I think she's my favorite thus far. We'll have to see. Chica's got some room to grow. There might be other characters that kind of come involved, and everybody else kind of still has stuff going on. I think I'm on her side right now. The OP is great. I don't like the song at all, but I think the overall visuals of it are extremely fun. It's very vibrant. It's very just fucking in your face, and it'll wake you up for sure. definitely will get you going. Before we do, I think the faces that they have the teacher making throughout the opening is really good too. Love them all kind of just like running and doing their thing, showing the distinctions between each of them. Really quality all around. And we got a classic trope. I love how they bait you at first by being like, this is a little too early into it. They do like the things that like are, oh, this is way too early, which makes sense, and it's probably what everybody's kind of thinking. And then we end up pulling it back out from you after she ends up having an idea of what she wants to do to be able to go to the club, or at least pass off these books. But yeah, we end up getting ourselves locked in. Things don't go too well at all, and heat stroke is definitely taking a toll. It's forcing hallucinations and complete mess up of her own mind, which creates an insane sequence and scenario to happen. And we must keep Lemon out of these situations at all costs, because we see how bad things absolutely get for the fans out there of the tan women and tan lines are absolutely winning with this entire sequence. They went above much more than I felt that they needed to. Like, absolutely. It's an interesting bit too, like with what they do in the fan service, and I wonder how to like, we'll just pause here because it's a good scene, right? But I wonder like how to like almost feel of it. It's in a scenario that feels suited to almost like allow for it to occur, and most of the things that we see are through perspective of the eyes of the main character within it. But at the exact same time, could we have like forced some sort of scenario between them without this? Yes, but we did it within this, and it works within the circumstance of being of overheating and wanting to feel as light as and unrestricted as possible in the scenario too. And it's all through like being teased almost, and even when she does like fully remove, it's like trying to be careful with what you do to like frame her in a way that like covers anything that he's like looking away from as well too. I don't know. It's interesting for sure. I feel like I don't know any that like takes it like up to the extreme that it does here. I feel like usually we push it to an extent that it's gonna get to this level and it just doesn't. But I feel like we actually took it like a lot further within this than I'm typically used to too, which is pretty cool. I like how the teacher just doesn't give a fuck. And that's when we end up finding out too much more about the both of them here and how fucking much of a disaster they each are. I love how she has no clue who he is still. Are you guys friends? Because she must be a fucking lot. Yeah, the ceiling hasn't even changed. I'm surprised you remember that. Well, shit. When you when you're laying down, you're getting laid. It's the only thing you can think of. All right. I love how she comes here. I think this is good too. I think I would like potentially the only thing I would like to get a little bit more of is other characters that we're not familiar with, but like side characters and stuff, seeing like the relationship and stuff that they have. Well, we've had like the nurse and the teacher and stuff, but like just other like classmates and stuff have this thing where they're able to see like these two and this entire like interaction and stuff that they have to continuously go through, and maybe like have some things going on where like rumors and things kind of like spread as a result of that, because that feels like natural stuff where I think anime takes it like to like an extreme sometimes, where they just assume that it's like perfectly easy to like escape and hide and be out of sight of absolutely everybody, when like typically that's not exactly what happens and you do get caught when you're doing these things. So I think at like some point I would like exposure of that to happen, and just see how either of them react to it, or just see how anybody else does, or if they just treat it like they're just friendly or something, which would be interesting because he doesn't have any friends or anything, which we've made a known point, right? So if they see it, would they assume it's like that, or would they assume it's more? I'd be intrigued. But the only people that we've let in is like the teachers, and then the like other classmates who are also kind of like, I guess, like losers in their own sort of way. So they wouldn't, really fucking care. Cutting some price off, fun sequence and dynamic, I think, between them, and her trying a little bit harder here to make something to cut down the price, I think is great, until she ends up just giving Lemon half of it, which is kind of fucked up. And I love how he keeps like trying to avoid the topic by hinting at more and more what actually happened, which is not the first one that we ended up getting. He comes to find her. It's like giving all these mixed signals, like you care so much about her. Yeah, you're actually just friends. Taking this off of her, it's such a mess. I got mad that she was here, but it's like there's a reason she's here. Gotta corner people, gotta recruit them. Don't you dare touch the fucking yaoi. If it's not your boyfriend, they're just friends. Childhood friend at that. Which is fun, being a reversal almost of the Anna situation, which is like childhood friend getting completely destroyed in their relationship, and then now we have the difference where the two childhood friends are probably likely together, as opposed to what we want. I love the sister being exactly what she is. It's such, she just keeps grilling him for no reason and thinking he's lying when he mentions this too. How sad you have to do that, and how you can't be not friends with anybody after high school, which is, if anything, or after middle school, which is, if anything, what anime teaches you, right? You can't be that loser, and if you are, some beautiful person's gonna come into your life and completely fucking change that. Oh, I remembered, we made a made a deal. We were gonna go do this. How she just has no clue what the club is either. I love how they were talking about this too, and he goes to take out the thing, and he's like, actually, she has no clue what's going on. Let's just put that right back there. Chica gets her praise. I think this is really cute, how excited she gets. And I love the ability of her being able to speak up and actually say something about her not being upset or not hating it, which I think is awesome. Sometimes that, doesn't happen, and then they really regret the things they're saying. So even though she does struggle communicating and stuff, she seemingly is able to still speak her mind when she wants to, or knows when she wants to, even if she has to stutter kind of through it. Getting more and more praises. She gets so happy. Good for her. Even though I don't think it's going to end well either for her. Childhood friends, you fucking homework. Such a good face. And Lemon comes in at the perfect time. And then this entire scenario is just fucking terrible for her. Like the fact that he's willing to let it slide each time, and he's not even like stressing. Like he didn't even like correct it or say anything or like have any issue in regards to it. He just let it actually be. But she just kept pushing more and more. It's like you should have stopped after the first. We aren't dating anyways. She wouldn't, and then it's like, why do you say all this bullshit? I wouldn't have a chance. Like, you didn't have to say this. Just say you have one, bro. Break it up early instead of giving even more fucking hope. Because then it makes you think, like, are you just saying that to try and be nice? You don't actually mean that. That's typically what it is. And I'm glad they did something too with her having the Pocky and actually like breaking it when it happened. Because I kept seeing that they were like setting something up with her having it in her mouth, and I was just waiting on it. Lemon sets it straight too, which is what I like. We like being able to openly communicate and not just letting that stuff kind of pass and then dwell on it for days on end afterwards. Sure, act like one. No, we don't. I already got one. Terrible. Everybody's like, what the fuck? Like, Oh no. Yeah, and it's exactly who we were all suspecting the whole time. Complete mess of a situation. That was my fault. Yeah, in a way. But in a way, it's a good thing, right? We can now allow Levin to be free and go do whatever it is that she feels that she needs to. Welcome to the club, by the way. Take the crown. Take her out to eat and just listen to her troubles and the things she's going through. Really sweet of them overall. And it was sweet that you offered to pay, but it would have been even sweeter if you actually fucking paid it and you're told didn't go up to an insane amount. The fact that the teacher's like listening in and trying to figure out like the relationship dynamics and everything is fucking stupid. She's so dumb. Like, what is they're I actually love that a lot, how they're just typically the teachers are like non-factors, or if they are, they're just like random like moments of comic relief. But I do like how they've been kind of incorporated, not much, but throughout this episode a bit, where they're like actually like cluing into things and making it known, and then potentially could be like really useful going forward, and actually people that we can speak to because they are just like as weird and fucking freaky as everybody else is. I think could work. Can I just do one more? Finally about to get somewhere. A 6 sequence for them to end it off on too. I also don't know how she came to this conclusion directly off of, maybe, unless that was written the entire time and it just, I guess that was just written the entire time and it just blew away. But I don't know how you come to like that direct thing. But I don't know. Whatever works for her. Fun episode. That sequence was fucking insane. Everything just shit hit the fan so fast. Like so fast. Everything at once fell completely apart. An absolute nightmare of a situation, but it was great nonetheless. So I enjoyed it a ton. If you guys liked it all, hit the like and subscribe to Monster May. Feel free to check out the channel and the comments with this series. I'll be back for episode 3 very soon. Hope you guys have a great one. Peace.